How's that? Good? Great? Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to Hayley's Adventures. My gosh, I'm so excited to be here today. It has been a hot minute, I will admit. So much has been happening. I am here for one specific reason today, but I just thought we might have a little bit of a catch up first, let you know what's been going on in my life. Let's just call it like a mid-month vlog catch up. It's been about 4 weeks since I have posted anything, and that would be because I have lots of content that I filmed, a few makeup looks, a vlog with my little sister, but Jacob and I have just been so busy adulting for really good reasons, and I feel like that is a valid enough excuse to not have been on here. As you can see, my skin is looking incredible at the moment. So it's been maybe, I'm gonna go with like 6 or 7 weeks since I first started using the Drunk Elephant skincare, and basically you can say I'm obsessed. I have way too much of it now. I've given my sister some. Anyway, moving on, that's not what we're here for. I just really noticed that my skin is a vibe. So here we are in my beautiful work uniform, sitting on my comfortable chair that I've not sat in to film yet. Now you have to excuse me if my camera is like slightly drooping. It's because I have it rigged up a different way, and until I get a new fitting for it, that's just how it's gonna be. So anyway, what has been going on? Well, let me tell you. Jacob and I are building a house. Some of you probably already know because we put it all over Instagram. We'd been working on it for about 3 or 4 months before we said anything, and that was purely because we wanted to enjoy the journey ourselves. We had so much to do, so many decisions to make, and apart from like our friends, like our closest friends and our parents, we really didn't want to have everyone's input on it, because I find even now we have signed our contracts and are literally ready to go, we still have people being like, oh, you should have bought established, oh, you should have done this, oh, your block's so small. Guess what? Who cares? It's our house, so it is what it is. Anyway, my socks for today, I feel like match my attitude, and it's great. I'm really vibing it. So yes, how exciting. So that also means my studio is completely underway. Well, it's not yet because we haven't got a slab down, but today is the 29th of July. Happy new financial year. Yeah, it's been about that long since I filmed. Well, no, I filmed, I just haven't posted anything. So it is the 29th of July. Tomorrow is Thursday. Monday, the 3rd of August. So we have a long weekend this weekend. Just, we've booked a day off on Monday. We have pre-start. Now, if you haven't built a house before, you have no idea about it. Pre-start is literally like the very last really big appointment where you go and lock down all of your choices. So we've had our plan drafted up quite a few times because we've made changes here and there. Obviously I wanted my studio to be built into the house. Jacob wanted his big garage. So it's taken a little bit of back and forth. We are building with Ross North, so absolutely stoked. Ridiculously amazing builder. We kind of feel really blessed that we are at our age and we are building a house, and we can be building with a company like Ross North as a first home builder. So we're stoked. Currently, I'm going to do another vlog about building the house, so don't get too wound up on the details because I will go through all of that later, because we've learned so many things along the way that we kind of wish we knew first. So I just feel like, hey, why not share that with you guys? Our house at the moment is just tipping 249 square meters. That's just the house. And we're on a 375 meter square block. Now, if you live in Australia, Western Australia specifically, you know that building your house as a first home owner, if you go over $300,000 just for your block, you have to pay stamp duty. If you buy established, it's a whole nother ballpark. So we just knew that we had to fit with a budget that would work for us. Now, when you're building, you basically get told, whatever you spend on your block is about what you want to spend on your house. There's no point paying $300,000 for a block and then building a $150,000 house on it, because let's be honest, it's not going to be very nice. A lot of people do buy or build where they buy their block for specific reasons. You know, it might boom later, the land's going to be worth a lot more later. So like I said, not going to get too carried away in that because I will do a whole nother vlog on that, but we have a bloody big house is what I'm trying to say. So We have turned the bedroom that had a window facing the alfresco into a studio. So I have bought, it's almost 4 meters by 4 meters, and we have put sliding doors on it. So I would turn my camera, but I can't be bothered because it's completely set up. But basically, you know, like if you had a theater room in your house and it goes out to your backyard, you normally have like glass sliding doors. So it has those on it, faces the alfresco, which is good because it's completely separated from the house to the point where people could come through the garage and walk through the backyard to get to the studio, which means I don't have to have, you know, people coming in and out of my house, which isn't even a bad thing anyway, but it just kind of separates the two, you know. Jacob's still gonna live his life doing his things. We do have a friend that's moving in with us as well, so I kind of just wanted to separate it where I could. It also means that because nothing is going to be fully built other than the room into the room as far as fixtures and everything goes, this room can be used as a nursery, an office, a guest room later on once we do have kids, if we decide to change things. Who knows what's going to happen in the future. So we've tried to keep it, you know, as easy to be changed as we can. The biggest thing we did do was we didn't put carpet in there, and we have put the hybrid flooring that's through the rest of our house into the studio as well, because it's smart. I'm going to be doing hair, I'm going to be doing makeup. That carpet ain't gonna last. So that's where we're up to at the moment. That brings me to my other big thing, because I don't know if this video is going to go up before a makeup video that I did. I am officially going back to beauty school in 2 weeks this Saturday. I am going to go and do my makeup diploma because I feel like there is so much that I need to learn. I'm not confident doing everyone else's makeup just yet, and I feel like as a small business owner, it would be my dutiful right to have the qualifications, not so much just to cover myself, but to have that confidence to work in all different aspects. When I was studying hairdressing, I loved the aspect of editorial, backstage, avant-garde, all that sort of stuff. So opening a small business in this day and age and not working in festivals. I mean, you're freelance, which means that you can go and work backstage at a festival if you get a gig. And I loved that sort of stuff. But right now, the market that I want to be in isn't that kind of stuff. So I've had to change my tracks a little bit, you know, learn the new trends, especially with hair and all that sort of stuff. It's not very different, but I feel like there's a lot of tools out there on the market these days that are making things a lot easier for young salon owners to do that. Now, I feel so excited saying that because I can't believe that I'm this much closer to my dream from almost 10 years ago. I can't believe it. 2021 marks 10 years since I first became a hairdresser, and that is so exciting, and I feel so old saying that because it feels like it was just yesterday. But actually, okay, 25th of July 2011 was the day that I walked into that salon for the first time, and I stayed there for 6 years. That's crazy. Yay, congratulations to me. Anyway, obviously I don't work in a salon anymore. I have absolutely no aspiration to work as a full-time hairdresser or stylist. I love working in the oil and gas industry, absolutely love my job. Completely blessed that they actually support me and are happy for me to be going to school, even though it's not affecting my job. I did ask them how they felt because I may have needed to have taken a day off here and there to go and do school if I got into a different school that I was keeping as a backup. So, you know, I just like being honest and open with everything where I'm going. So yay, I'm going back to school. I'm gonna be studying at the WA Academy of Hair, Makeup and Nails. My sister started doing her hairdressing apprenticeship there. A lot of the top makeup artists that I follow from Western Australia also studied at the WA Academy. So I had them as one of my first choices. I also had PMA, Perth Makeup Academy, but that is like a really short, it's like 2 days back to back for 5 weeks, and I just feel like I'm probably not going to get as much out of that for the price that it is, and it's with one trainer as well. So I'm sure that like they're great, but I'm the kind of person that wants to know absolutely everything. I'm a textbook person. I want to know the ins and outs. I want to know the who's, what's, where's, when's, why. I love knowledge. I feel like knowledge is power, and I absolutely love learning. That's why I got so infatuated with YouTube years ago, because I just got to a point where all I wanted to do was watch YouTube. If I was traveling, I'd be watching YouTube videos on people that have been to that country. If I was packing my bags, I'd be researching new ways to pack my bags. I absolutely love YouTube for that reason, and that is why I'm here. You know, having the subscribers, having people messaging me, telling me they haven't seen me since school but seen me pop up on their YouTube, and they're like, I always wondered where you were. this is not where I expected to have been 5 years ago. But here I am, loving life, having a ball. Me and Jacob are just in such a good place, and my heart is literally so happy. Anyway, so speaking of people that are influential and inspirational, if you have been seeing my Instagram, my YouTube, all the rest of it, you will know that I have been a very big fan of JAZ for probably over 12 months now. Someone on my Instagram tagged me in something on one of her Instagrams, because she's got like 2 or 3, and was like, I just feel like you would love this girl. And it wasn't one of my closest friends, and I still cannot remember to this day who it was. So if it was you, I am so sorry, but thank you so much, because you've literally given me a gift, I feel like. Anyway, I love JAZ, and I have been following her vigorously, watch all of her vlogs as soon as they're posted on a Monday. I feel like I vibe with her because she is from Australia. She's a very similar age to me. She lives in Perth now, which is super cool. I hope that one day I get to bump into her. But it's more so the fact that being humble is a big thing to me. There is nothing worse than watching influencers and YouTubers that they specifically plan their days and vlog things based on what they want people to see. And I hate that. I mean, you've seen how many times I've sat here fresh out the shower with no makeup on, just living the dream, chatting away. And that's what I love. I mean, I know people follow different YouTubers for different reasons, but all I constantly hear from a lot of the young girls that follow me is that, oh my God, I wish I had your life. Oh my God, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I don't post anything crazy. I'm a 28-year-old that lives in WA. I love makeup. I buy myself things if I want them. I work hard for what I do. And I've spoken about this before. I don't like it when people say you're so lucky, because people don't know your backstory. People have no idea what I've been through and where I've come from. So I just always say to people, like, think about what lucky means to you before you go and say it to someone else, because I don't know. Do I believe in luck? Do I not believe in luck? I have no idea. I feel like everything that I've got to this day and everything that I've gained and earned and all the rest of it, I know personally I have busted my ass for. So, yeah, again, I don't ever want anyone to envy me or be jealous or think that I'm lucky because of the things that happen to me. Just know that what you put out into the universe is what you get back. And I constantly talk out loud. I affirm all the time to the universe what I want, not in a weird way. I just, you know, I'll go for walks, I'll do things by myself, and I'll be like, please make this happen. And I'll just talk about what's going on and all the rest of it. I ask for signs. My nana, who was so dear to me, passed away quite a few years ago now. And I used to ring her, you know, on a weekly basis, sometimes a daily basis, and tell her about the dreams that I was having and the things that I was feeling and with my anxiety and the rest of it. And the things that she would say back to me would literally hit the hammer on the nail. And I would be like, how do you know? Sometimes I wouldn't even finish a sentence, and she would be like, fear. You have a fear of some sort at the moment, and I feel like it's related to this. And I'm like, I didn't even finish telling you my story yet. So I do try and vibe, you know, to the universe a little bit. If people believe in Jesus and all the rest of it. I go to church every now and again, but I'm not an avid church goer. I don't believe in God as such, but I do know that my nana was a big believer in it, and there is that thing there. So I just feel like I put good vibes out, and that's all I hope to get back. So yes, I've worked very hard to get to where I am, and it feels so good to be 28 years old and going back to school. Like, I honestly have never felt this excited about anything in a very, very long time. And I've had people that have said to me, oh my gosh, I almost want to cry at how excited you are. And I'm like, I genuinely feel like this is where I'm meant to be right now, right in this absolute time. This was where I was meant to be. So here I am going back to school, and I'm so bloody excited. So anyway, enough of the boring stuff. I'm doing well. I hope you are doing well too. I've missed you. Missed my little comments and my little messages and whatnot. I am working with my sister at the moment to do something super cool for one of my next vlogs. So stay tuned for that if you like winning things, because yeah, anyway, I'm not going to ruin it, but we have something super cool in the workings. My sister is also helping me get some designs down. I've been brainstorming. I have this whole book. It's called Women Empower Women, and this is my mood board for hit me up hair and makeup artistry, which is what I'm going with. I didn't want something that was based around my name. I mean, I'm proud of my name, but I just feel like I am fun, I'm creative, I wanted something that was like a bit hip, a bit fun, a bit on trend. And I was like, you know what, people say my name wrong all the time. Why would I want my name to be associated with my business and have people be like, oh yeah, that girl Hallie did my makeup, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not my name. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna make things harder for people when I'm 28 years old next month. No, September. And people have never been able to get my name right. So I figured, well, why would I do that to myself? Let's move forward. So my studio is going to be Hit Me Up HQ, and my business as such, you'll see my new Instagram has started to circulate, and it is Hit Me Up HMUA. HMUA stands for Hair and Makeup Artistry, or Hair and Makeup Artist. And that has been my dream title since I thought about becoming a hairdresser. I always knew I would do hair and makeup together. Back in 2015 when I wanted to do it, my life didn't really plan out at that time and it never happened. So anyway, I've literally cut out magazines, I've cut out makeup cases, and I have started to get my mood board together. I've started to do my brainstorming on what my business is going to look like, the kind of values and virtues I want to stick to. I've drawn a little diagram of how I want my studio to be set out. I've already started contacting local businesses. Etoile Collective has been so good to me in helping me get this all sorted, and I cannot wait to send off my order in a few months' time to start getting my furniture delivered. I have business ideas, things I'm going to need, things that I need to consider. One of my biggest goals is that I want to work with a lot of local businesses. I want to work with a lot of local, companies, artists, hairdressers, nail salons. I want to do a lot of collaborations. I feel like I'm going to be in an area where there is a couple of really good braiders, nail salons, and brow places and hairdressing studios. So I just feel like, we could work together and do like little workshops. Anyway, again, I'm going to do a whole nother vlog once things have started to get the ball rolling. That didn't even make sense, but you know what I mean. Once we get the ball rolling on things and the studio is underway, I'll start sharing some things with you. But basically, that is my whole heart and soul at the moment. That is what I spend all of my time doing. Cutting up magazines, visiting IKEA, getting ideas, watching vlogs on how other makeup artists have their home studios set up. I want this to be a comfortable, diverse place that any woman, any male, whoever wants their makeup done or wants their hair styled, whatever, can come and leave feeling empowered, liberated, and like the best version of themselves. I don't think that I'll be doing hair coloring or cutting or anything at this stage. I purely want to delve into the creative side of things that I love, which for me is hairstyling. Weddings, engagement parties, hens parties. I have the best ideas that are going to be all inclusive for things like, hens, high teas, getting ready to go out for that night, all the rest of it. I'm going to be 5 minutes from the Swan Valley, so it literally goes hand in hand. I'm thinking party bus to my house, champagne, grazing board from a local produce supplier, all get your hair and makeup done, sitting around, just having a laugh, getting ready. So if you can envision that, then I feel like I'm on the right path. So anyway, let's cut to the chase because it's been 19 minutes and I have something so exciting here. So I have always been one of those people where you got to be in it to win it. Jacob constantly talks about how he can't wait to win the lotto one day, never buys lotto tickets. I'm someone where if I see a local business trying to, do a competition, do a giveaway so that they can get their account out there, get people following them, up their reach, all the rest of it, I'll tag a couple of people, I'll like their photo, I'll share it. Like I said, I'm all for supporting local businesses. It's something that I always do. So even with our house, we have like an all-inclusive builder, but there's a couple of things that we purposely decided to leave out because we have close friends and family that run small businesses, and I just feel like they would benefit from the money a little bit more than a big building corporation. And our friend, who is also our building consultant, completely understands that, was totally on the same page with us. So absolutely stoked to be doing all that and to be able to give them the chance to do it. So anyway, I've been entering giveaways on Instagram, and I'm sure like many of you, I've always thought to myself, do people actually win these things? Like, does anyone know anyone that actually wins things? I won a small giveaway on Instagram one time, and it was a bunch of BSN, like, stimulants and supplements from a girl that I still adore to this day, Jules, and it was when she first started getting sponsored by them. And, you know, her following wasn't huge back then, and it was purposely based on your story, so it wasn't one of those comment, tag your friends, and will automatically generate. I had lost a lot of weight at that stage, and I did have a very spectacular story, and that could be something that I share on here one day if that's what people want to see. So I sent my story, and just like everyone else, and one day I got a message at work and was like, congratulations, you won the competition. And I was like, I'm sorry, could you just repeat that for the people in the back? You said my name, right? Like, I just didn't think that that actually happened. So that meant that I could never ever say I never win anything. And I never thought that it would actually happen again. So beautiful Jazz put up a giveaway. I seen it actually happening in her blog. I seen her putting things together on her YouTube channel. And I thought to myself, oh, got to keep an eye out for that, because I am obsessed with all things pink and all things neon. One of my other friends, I feel like every restaurant we go to that had a neon sign, especially like when we were in Bali, we found lots of them. Everyone would always be like, oh, Gem, it's another neon sign. And so it just sort of like was this thing that always used to like stick out to me. And I always said that if I had a salon, I wouldn't have like a basic business sign or whatever. I would have like my business name written in a neon sign. So I have a gallery on my phone called Makeup Page Backgrounds Inspo for Studio. So you open it up, and it is literally about 5 to 6 different variations of neon signs and how I would want my name to be presented. So my best friend Dana, her best friend from Adelaide, Zoe, came up with this really funky name. I was like, this is what I like. This is kind of what I'm going for. My title will be HMUA, blah, blah, blah. And like within that day, she came back and was like, I have the perfect one. And I was like, okay. So when she first said, hit me up, I was like, oh, that's a bit funky. Like, I really like that. I was like, oh, I'll see what else she comes up with. But then I was kind of like set on it from that day. I was just like, that is it. Like, that is like the ultimate, that is it for me. So yeah, I kind of just from there was like, okay, this is going to work. You know what I'll do? I will make a little Instagram, and I'll keep it private, and I'll start adding things to it, start talking about what I'm going to be doing, and I will just go from there, see what happens. So I did that, and people started saying, oh, can I add my friends? Can I add my friends? Can I add my friends? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, whatever. It's all good. So in my head, I'm like, neon sign. My whole vibe has to work around this pink neon sign that I want. So then I noticed that Jazz started JAZ Handmade. So that launches literally soon. I think like in the first couple of weeks of August. So they're like beautiful handcrafted jewelry. You can go and have a look on her Instagram. The way she's marketed it is just, it's beautiful. I cannot wait to finally wear earrings again. I'm super excited. Anyway, so she had a JAZ Handmade sign made. That was a whole mouthful. She had a JAZ Handmade custom neon sign made from Custom Neon AU, and I was like, oh, that's the company that I've got on my mood board. Like, that is literally the company I went on, made the sign, screenshotted it, and was like, I'm gonna come back to this. They're expensive, but they're not expensive if you think about the fact that they have to make a light globe written out of your name or whatever you're doing. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna enter this. So I have notifications on for Jazz's page anyway, so every time she would post, like, things would pop up. And then I still missed it. I still missed when the giveaway went up, so I think I was about a day late. And when it did go up, I tagged everyone. I tagged my mum, my dad, my best friends, my cousins, aunties, sisters, brothers, you name it, I tagged everyone. I was like, I need this so bad. It wasn't even just for the voucher for the neon sign. It was because there was like over $1,000 worth of makeup and skincare. Now, when you're starting a small business, you need a lot of things. You need a lot of products. Just so much stuff, you know, and I've been slowly buying bits and pieces week by week, growing my kit. You know, not to mention like the thousands of dollars I need to spend on furniture and all the rest of it to go in that room, as well as the whole rest of our house, because, you know, we're building a home. So mood board, writing everything down. I've never been this ecstatic about anything in my whole life, to the point where I've started a whole mood board journal. So I just in my head was like, I need to win this. just gonna put it out there to the universe. I need to win this. So I tagged everyone. Normally people will just like be like, yeah, cool, you tagged me something, like they like it, like it, like it. Every single person that I tagged replied and said, if this doesn't have your name on it, I don't know what does. And I was like, right, it's totally vibing my name. Anyway, again, forgot that I'd entered it. I think I seen something on a story once saying, you know, 3 more days until we draw the winner. Just didn't even like blink an eye, whatever. I was like, oh, good luck to the person that wins it. You know, so I'm sitting at work on Monday and my phone buzzes. And I seen it was an Instagram thing and I was almost about to go on lunch. Oh no, I was back from lunch. Jacob was just about to leave work. And I was like, oh, I'll quickly check that. So I turned my phone on to see this little message here from JAZ saying, congrats, lovely. And it was attached to a story. And I'm going, for what? So I've clicked on it and it brings up her story, but there was only one thing on her story from that day. And I'm going, did she accidentally message the wrong person for something? And obviously she's deleted it. Okay, cool. Then I refreshed again and then my phone Instagram dinged and said, you've been tagged in a story or you've been mentioned in a story. I was like, what? So I clicked on it and it was like, and the winner is, and then I clicked the next story and it had my freaking name written on the screen. And even still then I was just like, oh, I must have just won like a voucher part of it or something. I didn't realize that the giveaway was the whole shebang and shaboodle, right? So I was literally dead. I was like shaking, my heart was beating 1,000 miles an hour. I could not, oh, there we go. I could not believe that like my name, my bloody name came up out of 11,500 people that tagged friends, and little old Halle Bellier, my name got called out. And I just was beside myself. And instantly in my head, straight away I started thinking, oh my God, like I can get my neon sign sorted. I'm gonna have so much stock to like start building my kit even more. Like there was so many like foundations and palettes and this, that and the other. And then I was like, Dana's getting married next year. Dana can get a neon sign too. So I was super excited because it was a gift voucher for you and your best friend. So that worked out perfect. And even when I messaged Dana and was like, we won, she was still just like, I'm so happy for you. She's like, I literally am crying, like the universe is speaking to you, blah, blah. And I said, yeah, but now you can get a sign for your wedding too. And she's like, wait, what? I don't understand. And I was like, it's 2 gift vouchers. And she's like, ah. So I've still put her like a little kit together out of the box of goodies I've got, which I'm going to show you without further ado because you've sat here for half an hour waiting. I just can't even, like this box weighed 8.5 kilos. Also, Audi has these on special at the moment, the vibrating facial exfoliating cleanser for $9.99. You're welcome, but you have to go like ASAP. Who knows, by the time you see this video, they're probably not even gonna be there, but I'm so excited. So anyway, I bought that myself. So this box arrives at my work and it is full to the brim. And I'm standing there today, like my eyes welled up and I was like, I can't believe this is real life. The best part about it, literally the only thing that I was like, I'm gonna frame this and keep it forever, was this cute little handwritten letter from JAZ. And she said, and she spelled my name right, although it did say Holly on the front of the box. I seen that even though you scribbled it out, but it was hilarious. I would rather get called Holly than Hallie. No offense to any Hallies out there. So this little cute note and it said, hey girl, congrats on winning the giveaway. Thanks for all of your support. I hope you enjoy your goodies. I also included a few extras too. Lots of love, JAZ. So that, you know what, like this is something that I'm going to keep and stick on the wall in my studio when I move in there because I just, like the support back from JAZ, she's the one of the first people where like you reply to her stories, you comment on her stuff, you send her messages asking questions about things, and it doesn't matter how busy you can see she is on her stories, she will always reply back to you, and like in depth as well. We've had some amazing conversations. So we were laughing at how we'd had a conversation like a week or so about like furniture in our house being similar, and then literally a week later my name gets drawn out in the thing. So I feel like JAZ is always someone that I've definitely been able to relate with, and like I said, I hope that I get to meet her one day and thank her in real life. So I will not sit here and go through this whole box with you. I will spare you the details because it is monstrous. there is so much stuff, and like in my head I'm going, oh, it's probably going to be like, you know, stuff that she's got that she probably won't use, or, you know, I'm assuming a lot of this stuff has probably been gifted to her as well, which is awesome. It doesn't really bother me where it come from, because this stuff is literally saving my life. But a lot of this stuff is things that I physically see her using, and I'm just like, why would you give me that, you know? So I won't go through the whole box, as I said. If you see anything that you want to know more about, let me know and I'll drop it for you. But I mean, like Fenty Beauty, there is Anastasia Beverly Hills in here. We've got, I almost just bought this and something told me not to buy it. That is why. We've got press-ons. A pair of glasses from my favorite glasses company. If you know me, you know I've had like 1,000 pairs of these. Girl, I am so keen for summer. I cannot even, like, these actually, I love big glasses. If you know me, you know I'm a big glass gal. So, you know, key glasses. Now, there was Hideaway goodies, and I'm so excited because I followed Ashley Bynes for years, and this is her mum's brand, and so many of my favorite Instagrammers from Australia use the Hideaway products, and I just still hadn't bought any. So this is the Lady Millionaire flavor, and it just smells exactly like the perfume. I just can't even. So I'm so excited to get stuck into these. Amy has already scabbed one. Strawberry gelato. I'm gonna use this in the shower tonight. I'm so excited. If only you could smell through the bloody camera. This is the cutest thing in the whole world. It's these tiny little crystal bracelets, and it says power made with love. And like, I just can't even, I love little stuff like this. So the fact that you can wear these together, I just think they're such like cute little, like, isn't that the cutest thing ever? The other things I'm excited about, oh, we've got, I can't wait to go back to Bali because I've got my Stax bum bag, super keen. Is this not the most Hailey thing you have ever seen in your life? It is a Spectrum A01 Disney collection brush. I can't even, it's literally like she knows me. So, all right. Now, something that I did just do, did you just see that? Oh, all right, we'll get you in a sec. Something that I did just do whilst I was having dinner, because I did go through this box before, of course, as soon as I got home, I was so bloody excited. But I have been absolutely hanging to get hold of some Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. Now, I have seen so many reviews on them. A lot of the YouTubers I watch, their lips just look incredible, and 9 times out of 10, they're like, I'm wearing Charlotte Tilbury, blah, 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 blah. Most of the time in the color In Love with Olive. So you can imagine my face when I pulled these 2 little boxes out of the big box and they said Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm like, what? So I was like, they're little baby lipsticks. Like, is that not the cutest thing in the whole world? No, it is not, because I opened it and it is a full-size lipstick that is in the tube, right? And I'm going, okay, there's got to be something else that goes with this, because like, you could just use it like that, especially if you're going to use it on clients, you would just use a wand anyway. But I was like, come on, these need a home. So of course I started Googling, and I went on the Charlotte Tilbury website, and holy Jesus, they are expensive, but it's Charlotte Tilbury. I didn't expect anything less. So I decided to binge and buy myself the canister for this to go in. Now, it was $89, but you got the canister, so like the actual like lipstick thingy that, you know, you buy a lipstick, you take the lid off, you wind it up and you put your color on. So I bought that, and it's like full designer, it's beautiful, and these are interchangeable with it. So it comes with a color. It actually comes with JK Magic, that's the one that I picked. Then I also picked In Love with Olive and didn't realize that this is In Love with Olive, but I no wonder why. I was obsessed with this color when I opened it, and I loved it on the website. So gonna have 2 of my favorite ones, which is awesome because I can keep one for myself and use one for clients. And then I also got Patsy Red. So the other color that I picked, oh yeah, so JK Magic, I'll have 2 of the In Love with Olivia, and then the Patsy Red. So I did that, and it was like $10 for shipping, and I'm going, well, this is in US dollars, so this is gonna cost me like $150. So I just did a, you know, quick Google review, and I was like, oh, it's just I'm just gonna do it. I don't have any really good lipsticks yet other than my MAC ones and a couple Morphe ones. So I was like, you know what? Spoil yourself, treat yourself, whatever. So I did it, and then PayPal, like my receipt came through, and it was, the price that was on there was bloody Australian dollars. It was $99. So I was like, don't feel so bad. I've spent $100 on worse things. So I am so excited for these. Probably two of my favorite things in this whole box. There is like, I just can't even, like full size Benefit 24-hour brow setter. Now I'm obsessed with setting my brows. They're overdue at the moment. I'm getting them done the day before I start TAFE, so don't stress. I just went in and bought the slipped my tongue. What brand do we use? Hourglass. Sorry, just had to catch up with me there for a while. I just went and bought the Hourglass like fiber colored gel to go over my eyebrows, because those first 2 weeks at least I can get up in the morning. As you can see, I don't wear makeup to work. I have the brow gel in my eyebrows. I use my Drunk Elephant skincare, and sometimes I'll just set my face with powder so it's not so like glossy and dewy, because I don't like that look every single day. And then I'll just like touch myself with bronzer. That is it. That's all I wear to work. Don't wear foundation. I conceal if I need to, but that's about it. So I'm super excited for this because I love Benefit products and I've been wanting to try that. So it was obviously an omen for me to buy the one that I bought the other day and not this. Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. Girl, I can't even. I'm so excited. Actually, that reminds me, another thing that I was super excited about is this box somewhere has the Be Perfect Cosmetics eyelid primer. Now I've heard that that and the P. Louise ones are like two of the best on the market at the moment. So again, imagine my face when I pulled this out, you know, and these are full-size products. I just can't even, my whole mind is just blown, right? Also, been meaning to buy one of these, a little handheld mirror, so when I'm filming I can actually still sit here and be like, you know, so I'm just gonna do this, rah rah. I'm still here videoing. So that is from the Lavish Lash Lounge. Now, speaking of the Lavish Lash Lounge, there is so many lashes in here, and they come in these cutest little boxes. Okay, I'm not going to keep digging through there, but we have Eleganza, Amo, and Meraki from the Lavish Lash Lounge. Now, these are like the cutest little boxes ever, but like things like this, I've been buying when they're on sale and buying bulk of them, because again, it's not something that you're going to use on your clients and be like, oh, could you just bring your lashes back? No, it's not how it works. There is some Tracey instant acrylic nails, like some press-ons. So again, I might even give those to my mum, who knows. There's another little mini Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, so I might even use that in a giveaway that I'm going to do in conjunction with my sister. Full size Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. I use this. I also have to have my own brand new mascara the day that I start TAFE with the little ones that you buy. What are they called? Yeah, like spoolies, little mascara spoolies. So you have to bring disposable mascara spoolies, disposable lip ones, and a brand new mascara that is for school only. So, you know, like that saves me some money. I can take this and I can use this, and it's a good quality one, and that is going to be for my customers. Like, that is awesome. How funny is it that there was also this off-duty BB cream from Mecca in the color oat? And guess who uses off-duty BB cream in the color oat? Me. You've seen me use it before. How crazy. Sahara Sol self-tanning foam. Super excited because I can't use Bondi Sands anymore. I just had an allergic reaction to it. They said they haven't changed the formula. I bought a brand new bottle. I broke out in hives again, so I don't know what happened. So, you know, I'm going to patch test this first because I am so scared of that sort of stuff now. But the other cool thing that came with it is the hydrating facial tanning mist. So you spray this on your face, like maybe before you go to bed and stuff, for a couple of nights in a row. And it just develops over a period of time, and you just get that really nice glow. And again, like I said, not all for wearing makeup every single day. I'm super excited to open this. A Brow Rehab Brow Aid Kit. So it says brush brows into place with the spoolie and the duo wand. Blah, 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 blah. It's water resistant, smudge proof, easy to use. Liquid to powder finish eyebrow cushion. I'm super excited for whatever this is. So like I said, I could sit here for hours and I could keep going and going and going. Anywho, moving on. Lactic acid complex treatment. I'm super excited for that. What have we got? We've got some SPF 50 plus tinted moisturizer in the color light. We've got face and body mineral sunscreen SPF 50 plus. Love me some face stuff. Or actually, there's the Alia Skin Pink Perfect Clay Mask. Keen to try that. We've got some Pay Rosehip Bioregener Oil. I'm really excited for that because I am actually also undergoing treatment. Don't really want to talk about it. I'm fine. I'm not sick or anything. I just have an autoimmune disease and I am in remission from it. I have been for over 12 months now, but every now and again I have to undergo treatment to reset my hormones, which means I have to follow a strict diet. But I lose a heap of weight from it every time, so I'm not mad about it. But anyway, so stuff like this is really good for whilst I'm going through treatment to help tighten my skin, because sometimes I drop weight really quickly from it. Sometimes I don't really, my skin just clears up. I don't know, it's different every time, but stuff like that is perfect for that. Saturday Skin Wide Awake Brightening Eye Cream. Keen for that because something that I didn't buy in the Drunk Elephant range was the eye cream, because I just thought, you know what, there's 101 out there and you don't mix it with any of the other Drunk Elephant stuff anyway, because you obviously don't put your products, you put your eye cream on, but then you don't, you know what I'm trying to say. There is some Morphe products in here. There's a whole nother Morphe eyebrow kit. There's a lot of VR face products, and I am so excited because I don't know what this is, but it looks like shimmery red powder. There is some blonde eyebrow pomade. We've got the Bondi Sands Gold Lights Glow stuff. So again, I'm gonna skin test this, and if it's no good for me, I will give it to someone else. We've got some Gerard Cosmetics Candy Kiss lip gloss. We've got some VR Face lip gloss in Suave. This might actually be, oh yeah, this is a lip stain. Got some of those. We've got some Australis foundations in Latte and Warm Sand. Apparently these are really good to mix in their full coverage ones. So again, things for my studio, I could use them on customers. The Fenty Beauty What It Do, I'm so excited for this. So this is basically a setting spray. Well, you can use it before, during, or after your makeup application, and so it's got like a thin liquid and a thick liquid, so you mix them together and it goes like this, and then you spray it as you go. So it's for a dewy finish. I'm super excited for that. The second that Dana seen this in my kit in the box, she was like, oh my god, I know how much you really want Fenty stuff. So that was exciting. I could literally be here for hours. I'm so excited. This Arch Obsessions kit in hazelnut, I actually think that I'm going to give this to one of the girls I work with, because this is not my color. And it looks like a color that she would use. So I'm going to do that. Oh, okay. The other most exciting, I know I've said everything is the most exciting, and I haven't even gone through everything yet, but I think I will post a photo in the last end of these videos. But I had been trying to buy this palette from Morphe. I think it kind of finished, like went out of production or something. It was like a special release in last year or the year before, I can't really remember, but anyway, it's an artistry palette and it goes with the Sweet Peach spray that I got, and I really wanted to buy it. It's the 24A Artist Pass, and it just happened to have been in this giveaway. I mean, look at this. Does this not scream my name again? I'm so bloody stoked, I kid you not. I just can't even. So like I said, I will do a flat lay and go through everything that I got in here in case there's anything you want to know about, anything you want me to use and review. I am more than happy to do that, but it is going to take me months to get through this. Like I said, I've already given some of it away. Yeah, we've got Ulta concealers as well. So I think I'm just sort of like lucky. Actually, I was trying to find a face mask to put in my kit for TAFE, and obviously everywhere is sold out at the moment, and I didn't want just one of those doctory sort of looking ones. And there just happened to have been, she just put one in here from Casetify. I don't even know how you say that, but anyway, that brand. So that was really cool. You know, oh, I'm really excited for this too. It's a chin lift sculpting sheet mask. Definitely need me some, like, you know. Anyway, well, I'ma love you and leave ya. Thanks for watching. Hope you loved my little update. House stuff, TAFE stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I will do a video based on, I'll probably do it the night before I start school, I think, because I get my hair done that day. I'm having the day off work and I'm getting my eyebrows done, and I feel like I'm just gonna feel really good and be really excited, and that's something that I will want to share with you. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave this here and we'll catch up soon. Again, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Thank you for constantly supporting me. If you are new here and you haven't watched before and you love watching me just have a chat or whatever, please press subscribe. I've never asked for this in any of my other videos, but I've realized how important it is that if I want to keep filming and keep posting, I'm gonna need to feel like people actually want to see my stuff. So I'm gonna need you just to click the subscribe button. You can turn your notifications off. You don't even need to see when I post, but it is really helpful. I actually have been chatting with YouTube, weirdly enough, like they emailed me about something and it was actually a person, so I emailed them back. And basically they said that once you hit 100 subscribers, your videos start getting monetized. It's not a whole lot. I'm obviously not doing this to make money, but you know, your videos start going to more and more places. YouTube is just not something that you can break algorithms with, so you just got to keep making videos and hoping that people see them. So anyway, help me help you by putting up more content, and subscribe to my video, pretty please. Anyway, okay, well, I'm gonna go test this stuff out, and I'll see you guys really soon.